attempt number 1. And go again. Not attempt number 1. Right, so at least I don't lose that much time to fucking around in the settings. Yeah, this run's on normal. It's also a fucking hard run because we don't get any health upgrades. So, OG2 requires you to stick very rigidly to the soul tree, which is the blue tree. So we really need as much EXP as we can get for it, which means we can't shove our upgrades into orange, which is body, which is health. So, yeah. Unlike OG1, where we have a couple of moments, like the Majima fight, where it's like, hey, if Majima's gonna kill you, level orange.
Oh yeah!
I like the the affirmation I get for doing attacks correctly. The goods. That wasn't ideal. I'm surprised that actually guard against the guy behind me. Lads. Hello, lads. I need one of you to hit me now. Thank you. Alright. Need one of them to hit me. Engine a thing? I don't think so. I can't remember. I don't think... you might have to beat hard to get it. I can't remember. I can't remember if the early games had EX hard or not. I think that may have been something that was introduced in Kenzan. I might be wrong on that. I might be very wrong on that, honestly. Because genuinely, OG1 and OG2 are actually kind of hard. Like, genuinely. Like, not joking around or anything like that. Like, just casually, they're kind of hard.
Huh?
I've not seen the guy, so he's either on the right-hand side of Nakamichi or he's still ahead of us. So we just have to be careful. I'm not scared, sir. No. Oh, please don't go down. Fuck. Should have hit out the ads in the time, but it's fine. Not getting any good position here. Not getting any good positioning. Okay, hard mode. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, this is attempt number 2 for those keeping track at home.
Huh?
Do we get another fight spawn on attempt number 2? Let's find out.
What?
Is a normal fight spawn? Leave me alone. It's a fight spawn. Alright, attempt number 2 at least gets a fight spawn. Let's see if attempt number 2 is the one. Oh my god, it's one of the fast enemies. Leave me alone. You're a menace. Alright, let's see. Then, gentlemen, attempt number 2. We have a speed run. We're off. I do need to equip those knuckles. I do need to equip those knuckles. This next fight. Okay. Oh yeah, I do need to group the enemies as well in this one. I've gotten what Goat has on in this tutorial outside of like guarding and dodging, etc. There's our knuckles. Sweet. Oh yeah, we have to do the behind one. Please. Be very careful not to accidentally hit circle. So you'll see when I attack that my durability at the top right isn't actually going down, which is nice. I need you all to come over here, please. This isn't the best place to do it, but... Ideally, you can have them all up against that wall, so, you know, they all go down in a line. But right now, kind of drag them the wrong way, because I'm supposed to drag them towards the vending machines. It's fine. It's fine. Not good grouping, but actual drop rate. We don't know the actual drop rate, but the enemies can drop a whole bunch of different things. 1,000 yen, 5,000 yen, 7,000 yen, 10,000 yen. Absolutely nothing, and also the brass knuckles. So, relatively high, or high as in high chance to not get it. Okay. I'm gonna mess up the gut punches to Daigo, because I always do, but... Okay, that's not too bad. Kind of hoping I'd group them a little better, but that's not too bad. I'll take that. Okay, Daigo time. Yeah, I'm gonna mess this up because I always fuck up my buffered gut punches, which sucks for Hayashi. That's what's real. Fuck yeah, Daigo's theme slaps though. Fuck yeah, let's go. Oh, I actually buffed for Daigo. Holy shit, I actually buffed for Daigo. Let's fucking go. Holy shit. Alright, good shit. So you can tell I did that correctly because I didn't get the feel the heat, which that's fucking huge. Ooh, good shit. Very good shit. Let's fucking go. Whew. Always get scared about that, but let's fucking go.
Boy.
Hey! Let's go peacock this guy's mom again. Doesn't matter the game, we peacock this guy's mom. It's not the actual translation, but by God, we peacock this guy's mom. I love that it's just a meme and got put into K2 just because it's a bloody meme. That was wrong. Okay, so unfortunately it's not as fast to do this fight as it is in K2. we got no muscle soda to help us out here. Also, this guy has way fucking more HP. Look at his HP bars. This is a normal enemy in chapter 2. Like, for some reason, this man decides, fuck it, I want 4 HP bars. Or 5, actually. Jesus Christ, this man has 5 HP bars. What the fuck is your problem? Maybe consider leaving some HP bars for some of the enemies, right? What the fuck is wrong with this man? Why does he have, like, 5 HP bars? Holy shit. Of course, Kurakawa.
Yeah.
After you, hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. Can't tell you how happy I am that I actually gut buffered Daigo properly, because that makes me feel a little happier for... Oh, I walked too close. The save point! That makes me a little happier for the end game.
Huh?
Shit. That's what I was supposed to go for first. I leave. Damn. Alright, never mind. Went the wrong side. Thankfully, Kurakawa is, like, reasonably close to you here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Kurkower. I will see you later, my dude. Hope you are ready to get wet. Oh yeah, now I have to remove the brass knuckles because we're yeeting people off of the balcony and we need a open slot. Let me do that real quick. At least I haven't fucked up and used up one of my spins already, like last time I did the run. Also makes me feel a bit better, not gonna lie. Okay, this fight's nice and simple. There's a whole bunch of enemies that have a whole bunch of HP, literally bloody all of them. So instead what we're gonna do is gonna grab them and we're gonna yeet them off the balcony. Because thankfully in OG2, your heat actually doesn't take as much to, like, recover. It doesn't use as much heat moves either. I get both of them there. At this point, I'm just gonna take him out. I should have thrown him off the balcony. I should have thrown him off the balcony. We'll put the knuckles back on, I guess, because we use... I think we used knuckles... Yeah, we used knuckles in the first part of Omi HQ. So actually, it wouldn't have been too bad to put the knuckles back on there. Well, never mind. Hey, let's go. Oh no, I just love how the OG games look. I think they look fantastic. Kurkower, I'm not speaking to you again. Goodbye, my dude. I've learned. I'm leaving. Okay, and then we have the chance of free set piece coming up, the Omi Alliance HQ, which, again, kind of tricky. I was supposed to speak to Kurkower, wasn't I? No, good, thank fuck. Because I didn't have the thing on my mini-map, and I got a little scared for a second there that I had to, but no fuck. Nice. There you go. See? There we go. Alright. Second option to Daigo. We're off. We're off to the Omi Alliance. Final Fantasy kind of vibe. I mean, it's kind of gains from that era, isn't it? Like, I do think that the OG Yakuza games were some of the best looking games on the PS2. Like, if you look back at how, like, Final Fantasy X at the time on PS2 was, you know, one of the most gorgeous games you could find. Like, it absolutely evokes kind of like FF10. Not quite as colorful, but certainly stylistically and, like, graphically wise, I think, like, it's up there with the best of them. Because it's kind of like the MGS games. Like, I love how MGS 2 and 3 look, but 2 goes for a little bit of a softer look in certain ways. 3's a bit gritty because obviously the jungle stuff, which, you know, is important for it. But 3 is also, I think, this might be controversial. I think Metal Gear Solid 3 is probably the best looking PS2 game. I think. And there's a lot of good looking PS2 games. God, I love this fight game. Brings a little NK2. Yeah, it's a shame. Shame to get multi there. I mean, I did want to aim for that guy, but I did fuck it up. Yeah, I've got he goes down. Okay. Yeah, I love OG2 soundtrack and OG1, to be fair. Okay, here we go. So, we need to fight all these enemies at the start. I'm gonna hopefully keep them this side so that I can have them all spawn up here rather than behind me. Wow, I'm stunned that worked. Do I go here? The rest of them should spawn in front of me. Just have to wait for a second. I don't know if I have to pan the camera back, but I'm going to. I think, is that my guy? Nope. Should be coming ahead of us. Is it you? It is you. Forget please, because what I need to do is do this. Immediately go into my menu. Remove my knuckles. Dodge around, grab him, and hit him into... You only need to take care of this guy with his large HP bar. That was a bit slow because I took care of the other ones first. Now, we don't want to re-equip our knuckles just yet. And up on knuckles, I believe, attempt number 2. It was attempt number 2, which, pretty nice. Very nice, actually. So, for this room, we need the baseball bat. Obviously, ideally, I can... No, not you. Yeah, so the only worry about getting everyone together is the other weapon can land on top. So, back on with the knuckles. Now we should be able to run, because they've opened the door. Thanks, lads. Excuse me. Me running the correct way for once. Hooray! So, with our heat, we're going to be using our heat to get past certain enemies. We do have to be careful of the knife throws. I was doing that to try and stop them and build up my heat again, because this guy... Piss off a second, knife thrower. Because I need to use this heat move, but on the sofa blocker, which is good. Now, it's a bit of a cluster at times, unfortunately. I hate these knife throwers. I don't deal with them very well. I need to figure out how to deal with them better. K1 sticks a little too rigidly to OG1 in places. Again, it's not a bad game at all, and it's the best way to experience like OG1 these days. But definitely gameplay-wise, for better or worse, it sticks a little too rigidly with OG1. Yeah, I don't deal very well with the knife throws. I gotta learn how to deal with them. Okay, so for this room, we're gonna do the same as we did earlier. There is one guy we want to take care of. He should be to our left. Not that guy. This guy. Remove the knuckles. He attack. The one from behind does all the damage you need. Perfect. Oh, right, I've got to build up my heat and do knuckles again. Whoops, a daisy. That's because I got too close to him. That's my fault. 100% my fault. Chandelier heat action. Here's what we're going to do. We're not going to do it. This is always circle, so just hammer anything that isn't circle, and we'll leave. So outside, we're going to do a combination of what we've done before. So I'm going to go behind me. Remove the knuckles. And do this. And for the last guy, we put the knuckles back on. Yeah. Because I need to build up my... Yes. Okay. See if I can do Ryuji right, because Ryuji's fucked me up quite a lot recently. Oh, okay, so. Need to do this right. Fuck yeah, this music, by the way. Bat time. So we're going to start off with a bat heat action. Oh, wait. Didn't want to grab Ryuji, but I guess that works. Fuck. Not what I wanted. I messed up. Oh well. Okay, Ryuji. Shame. Messed up at the end. Massive shame. Messed up at the end. Almost had it. So it's actually the throw that threw me off the rhythm there. Oh, I didn't mean to hit save. God damn it. Oh, yes, it's fine. Fuck. Messed that up as well. Yeah, no, so basically the throw did too much damage and put him into feel the heat early. So, oops. Whoops. Never mind. Or at least the throw put him into that position. I should have done normal attacks and then the heat attack. That would have been the smarter thing to do. But I didn't do the smart thing. I didn't do the smart thing, so well. Go down this way to avoid any potential fight spawns. There is no fight spawn today, which is nice. That's rare. It's not going to happen all the time. I'm going to keep messing up with the camera angle constantly. Okay. Glad it drags you in quite early to this one. Alright, so, it's Chapter 4. If you remember, with K2 runs, we have a big, long shopping list of things to do. We have a similar kind of shopping list of things to do in OG2. A little less things to grab, but a little bit more distance to travel. That's a fight spawn. that man right there is a fight spawn. So, for those who haven't seen an OG2 run before, fight spawns in OG2 are in the same places every time, but it's randomized whether they spawn or not. So as long as you know where the fight spawns can spawn in, then you can quite easily avoid them. For instance, on the run back here, there's going to be one guy that speaks to us, kind of like the two people that speak to you in K2, but because we know where they are, we can actually avoid them. So if we stick to this left-hand side here, you'll see him. What the fuck was that? Someone do me a hot favor and clip that, please, because I've just broken the video game. Oh my. What the fuck was that? Huh?
No.
I've never in my life seen that. Let's see if that breaks again, shall we, folks? Watch your ears, just in case. See, this is the guy that spoke to us when we were in the Shadow Realm just then. What in the fuck? So, for those who don't know, there's actually a way to softlock. Is it this game or is it OG1? There's a way to softlock one of these games by just leaving Serena. For some reason, there's like one part of the game where if you leave Serena, for some reason, you can just softlock. You get literally like stuck, like technically out of bounds, but it doesn't let you go out of bounds. I wonder if that's something similar. Sorry for your eardrums, folks. I thought my entire fucking setup was breaking. I actually got scared for a hot minute. Band piece. 1, 2, 3. Town across. And beer. Where's my beer? It's all the way down the bottom. I hate to get used to this menu. Get out, get out, get out! Don Quixote DMTs me! Get out, get out, get out, get out! Shut up, Don Quixote! Bye, 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 bye! Okay, cool. Shut the fuck up, Don Quixote! If you let the theme come on for Donkey, it actually fucking DMCA's you. Or at least it DMCA's you on YouTube. On Twitch, it's fine. On YouTube, it's not fine. And if this run PBs, which has every chance of PBing, even with that, then, hey. I'm fairly certain my PB had like 4 fight spawns in this chapter, so you know, if I get 0 fight spawns, I've made up all the time lost to whatever the fuck that was. There's a fight spawn usually in the middle here. Yep, see the guy? Fuck, I got too close to him. Thank God he just stood there and didn't give a fuck. Thanks, man, dude. Boy. Yeah, that sound was horrible. I actually genuinely thought my PC was freezing like the old days. Sorry for that, folks. I've never seen that happen. I don't even think I've heard anyone say that can happen before. I don't know what's with me and trying to run the PS3 stuff and everything being cursed, but here we are. Okay, bandages time. Bandages time. There can be a fight spawn along here towards the bandages, so we just gotta be a little careful. I think I see a potential fight spawn, but it should be fine. It's him. Should have gone the long way. It's fine. As long as I don't get into a fight with him, we're all good. I got him stuck on the bench. Idiot. I didn't realize there was a locker key here, and I was hammering circle to try and get in the pharmacy. Bandages, please. Lovely. Curse console. Yup. Because after what happened yesterday when we tried to do this, I'm genuinely a little worried. I thought that was either my capture card or my PS3 dying, but no, it was just the video game. I'm absolutely putting that in the Speedrun Discord later to see if Tap's ever seen that happen before. Because that's certainly a fresh one for me. 21 and 22. We don't open 48 yet. We wait for the end of the game to open 48 for space purposes. See, that was a fight spawn I accidentally got into in my PB because I forgot I had to go a little further left. Is the fight spawn outside of Gondara before or after Gondara? I think it's after. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna find out because it'll be too late to avoid the fight spawn. It's after. Yep, I know where it is. Third option is what we want here. Yeah, sorry folks, that was scary even to me. Now, thankfully, I don't have to menu for any baseball bat stuff, because my baseball bat's bloody on the floor next to Ryuji. There's a fight spawn. The guy in the blue hoodie, that's a fight spawn. We actually avoided it for once. Thumbs up, everybody. I might not be losing any time after all. So when we get close enough to Aoi, we have to wait for the phone call. That guy on the right is a fight spawn, so what we do is we run into the pole here, and... wait for it. This looks stupid, but there you go. That's our phone call. And now we have to avoid the fight spawn. Which isn't too hard because obviously he's there. We're here. Okay, so. Mahjong parlor. Yeah, at this point, if I had any baseball bat left over, I would what's hard? I would be putting the... I'd be getting rid of the baseball bat right here, but we're good. I've genuinely never ever seen that happen to anyone. That literally scares me every time I go near this gate now. Like, holy shit. That's absolutely horrific. Because any loud noises like that just remind me, I've got an absolute... You can get a fear of sound. I have a fear of that one particular sound, thanks to my PC crashing in the old days. So, this bit's actually very different to K2 speedrun. If you remember in K2, when you speak to this guy, you have to go and find Junka, and you have to go and get Junka's cat back. But here's the thing for this bit. this bouncer right here is a bit of an impatient lad. This is something that you can't do in K2. They removed it from K2, but you can do it for OG2, where if we speak to him enough times, 15 times, the man is going to get annoyed with us, very, very annoyed with us, and instead of just constantly telling us to piss off, he's going to try and punch us instead. As you do. So, you don't have to do the Junker stuff in OG2. Okay. And now we can get into the Mahjong Parlor. It's good stuff. Which is later for K2, same. We'd have to obviously, like, change up our route to get the stuff from the coin lockers, because it works really well at that point, but we could easily find another time to do it. It's not like fast traveling is hard. There you go. Alright, Kurokawa time. So we do have to do this next bit, which we don't do in K2. In K2, we obviously have enough money that we don't do this bit, but in OG2, we do have to do this next bit. So we don't have enough money for the next part of this quest. So we're going to go and speak to Kurokawa about some almonds, aka illegal stuff. Fight spawns is fine. Top option, I believe. It should be top option. Nope. That option. Yeah. Second option. He fucked it up. He fucked it up and went the wrong way. My bad. Yo, Jumbled Storm 96, thank you for the 12 months, the year of support. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. And then second option for Grand. Can't believe I went the wrong way there. But yeah, thank you very much for the 12 months. I appreciate it. We'll see if we lose any time to this chapter, despite those shenanigans. As long as I don't get into a fight spawn, I shouldn't lose that much time, actually. I should be reasonably on time. But Jesus Christ, OG2, what is wrong with you? Remember when I said earlier that I really wanted to do a speedrun of OG2? I've changed my mind. Kiryu's gonna reach out the game console and punch me. Okay, now we run down to Isaki, I believe. I believe this works out to be a little faster just running. Maybe I'm wrong. I need to figure that out. The other problem is I don't know where the fight spawn is, other than the one at the intersection. I actually know if there is a fight spawn on that bridge in OG2. But there's one absolutely on the right over there. Not this time. Interesting. Could have just cut across. Second option, damn it. Damn it. It's coming out of the disc tray. Oh no, I'm glad the PS3 is over on the other side of the room. Alright, so let's hope we can get this one properly. This fight is a little tricky to do, like, fast, but it's really cool. So, I don't want this guy. I want Asaki. So what we're going to do is going to push Asaki into this corner. And now, anytime any enemies get close, I'm going to try and obviously hit them with this table, which obviously hasn't worked. Because hitting enemies with this table actually kills them in, funnily enough, one kick. That wasn't bad, actually. Like, I'm losing time over my gold, but we are absolutely saving time. Despite whatever the fuck that was earlier that happened. I'm literally running the slow way. I know there's a fight spawn along there somewhere. I don't remember where it is. OG2 has some cursed shit. I'm stunned that I'm not losing time, considering. Like, I know I had a lot of fight spawns in my PB, but like I'm stunned we're not losing time. I was an okay to decent Mahjong parlor, actually. I'm wanting a submission. I haven't actually submitted any of my OG2 runs yet because I'm not, like, actually happy with any of them so far. I was happy with the last one, I guess, but there's still, like, massive room for improvement. Massive room for improvement. So, we'll see. Anyway, we're off to Tojo HQ. Certain that guy was the fight spawn. The one in the jacket. Alright, we have to be a little careful. For those of you who know, there's a sub-story along down the bottom of Nakamichi here. It is Suinaga, the head janitor lady of the Sunflower Orphanage. Morning glory. And now, hopefully, you don't get to see gun enemies, because fuck gun enemies in OG2. You'll see them later. Hopefully, what happened in my PB doesn't happen again here, because, or at least in the actual set piece that's coming up in the next chapter, because, fuck gun enemies. They make me mad, for reasons that you'll see why. Gun enemies suck ass. There's literally nothing, there's no other way to describe the gun enemies in OG 1 and 2 other than pure hatred. Especially some of the gun enemies in this fucking game, as you will see. Anyway, for those of you who know, in K2 the secret room is upstairs. In OG2 the secret room is out here. I actually like it out here more. It's really cool. You get to explore the gun area. Here we are. So there are two items that we need here. A story item and a personal item called the Scander Water. Now, the Scander Water we're not going to use until way later, but the Scander Water is going to make it so that fights actually slow down, or at least a fight slows down. That's important. That's going to keep us alive very, very easily in a fight later on that is horrifically bad. There is a very fucking nasty fight later on. But the other thing we got is the Demon Fire Dagger. Or at least that's what it's called in K2. You should know who that dagger belongs to. God, please. Please don't be bad. For the love of fucking God. Because he did actually escape my combo in my PB. It's the assassin. Now, the assassin in OG2 has a gun. Now, gun enemies, as I said, are a massive pain in the ass, because literally this guy, if you've ever seen any Looney Tunes cartoons and you've seen the Roadrunner, yes, that's all I've got is yes. These guys have speed, extreme speed, Kiwami speed, one might say. Enemies have the zoomies. The gun enemies have been chugging energy drinks all day long. That was a reasonably good fight because he didn't run away. Like, you'll see. There's no way you don't see when we get to fucking Shangri-La. Anyway, you know at this point in K2 you are supposed to go and get the beer and the underwear. But if you've been paying attention so far in OG2, we got all of that back in the last chapter. That's the nice thing about OG2 is you can get your items ahead of time. It's fantastic. What the fuck is that sound like? Please don't be the PS3 exploding. Yeah, so we got everything that we need so far in previous chapter. So we can just carry on back to Serena and carry on the story. It's fantastic. Oh, yeah, dodge the guy out front. That's right. Dodge the guy out front. That's the shit. I forgot about this guy. Always forget about this guy. So, for good habits, what I'm doing at the start here is avoiding the wall as I leave Serena. So that's something that we're going to have to genuinely do in the run to save time, as you'll see coming up later. Man from Rainbow Six Siege. I've already said my piece on the Siege shit. I don't like Siege and its monetary stuff, if I'm being honest. I really don't like it at all. Ugh. Ugh. When I take off my knuckles, here, I guess, anywhere works, provided we just do it before Coliseum. K2 is shorter, by a little bit of a chunk. OG2 is still reasonably short. My PB just sucks. Multiple deaths and fight spawns and glitching through the world. Yeah, Tap's got a 216, which is a very good run, but even Tap says that can be beaten. I think Tap had a death in the finale. Like, this is Yakuza 2 in a nutshell, is even I think Tap had a death in the finale. I might be wrong with that. It's a very unforgiving run in a lot of places. Like, an exceptionally unforgiving run.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen. Well, let me skip the cutscene. Alright. Discreever! So we need to alternate combos here. So that we do that. By doing the uppercut, once we've done a hit, because he will always respond with that attack to the gut punch, it will allow us to get iframes to go through that. Good fight. Actual good fight. Okay, Gary. A little bit of an easier fight than OG1, but can go a little wrong, if Gary wants to. Okay, so that's the Squeaver. Guy with the giant axe. Love you, Gary. Please don't mess me around today, because you did my PB, I believe. So, we're using good iframe timing here to stop, obviously, getting hit by this. But thankfully with Gary, you can just spam. It's a lot nicer than OG1. Now, let's not fuck this fight up. This fight should be one of the easiest fights in the run. Gary is huge. Gary is absolutely massive. So, we've come into this fight with full heat, which is what we want. Did I really fuck that up? Was I too late again? Fuck. That's bad. One of these days, I won't fuck the Majima fight up. Today is not that day. Today is not that day. I have fucked up the Majima fight again. Yeah, so if you do Gary perfectly without getting hit, you should go into the Majima fight with full heat, and you have enough heat in your heat bars to literally just do, as long as you don't mash circle at all, heat moves against Majima. That's it. That's the fight. That's it. As I said, it should, quotation marks on the should, be one of the easiest fights in the run. Because all you do is heat attacks. Should. Things never always go right. That was my fault. I delayed my attacks too much. We don't put the knuckles back on yet, by the way. Very important, that. Very, very important that we do not put on the knuckles yet. We need a free set of hands for the start of the next chapter. That's why we don't do the knuckles yet. Soon. Wide Magma. PS2 era Magma. They definitely slimmed Magma down when we got to... I was going to say 3, but technically Kenzan. But they definitely slimmed Magma down a lot. I mean, Kenzan's models aren't exactly super great. Like, Majima barely looks like Majima. Only Kiryu's Miyamoto actually looks somewhat decent. I guess the Haruka looks okay as well. But... essentially, and the Florist. Okay, the Florist as well. The Florist as well. Shout out to the Florist. He learns to put a shirt on in Kenzan. But essentially... Majima's, like, proper model. I feel like they finally got Majima's, like, design down for free. Like, I feel like that's the first place they finally, like, got it, like, settled down. No, you fucker! Damn it! Again. Stuck on the thing. I hate this guy. You can avoid him. You want to avoid him. Oh, yeah. A reminder as well that OG 1 and 2 are 4x3 games. Like, obviously, they had the 16x9 because games had a 16x9 option back then, or some of them did. But reminder that, essentially, they did begin as 4x3 games. Although, obviously, the HD remasters are proper widescreen, which is nice, which is very nice. I'm gonna say it again, I still think these games look absolutely gorgeous. Also, dynamic weather. We have snow here in OG2. I would love to see dynamic weather come back in the Dragon Engine. Like... I'm guessing they're not doing dynamic weather because they're still doing PS4 versions. Nice, good shit. Because you know that the PS5, Xbox One, and obviously PC can do dynamic weather. I wonder if they're just waiting until, obviously, they stop supporting the last-gen consoles. Which, honestly, I'm kind of glad that they still are, because of how hard it is to get those consoles at the moment. Yeah, like, for those who have a PS4, and specifically, like, base PS4, or base Xbox One, how was that one bit in Lost Judgment that had rain in a boss fight? How was that? How was that? I have to be careful for, obviously, fight spawns. We had a fight spawn here earlier, we don't want it here now. Second option. Oh yeah, we have to find, Tamara. Because obviously I moved on to PS5 by this point. There's a fight spawn there, the guy looking around. Again, when you know where they spawn, you should be able to avoid every single fight spawn. I've been doing a little research on where fight spawns are.
Right.
So second option. Unlike K2 where we have to do everything, this is just second option. That bit sucks in K2, because you have to really mash that dialogue. Not 100% certain still of the fight spawns along here, so just going to be careful and run in the middle of the road. Be able to see them ahead of time. Here, the left-hand side should be fine. Oh, it's rain! Holy fuck, that's almost a thunderstorm. Oh, Jesus. That's what that is. Damn, I actually had everyone together. So we want this baseball bat, and we're gonna drop. Oh, we're gonna put on our knuckles. Good shit. Damn it. Bad, bad, bad. And I did that late, so I don't have enough heat for the start of the next fight. You hear that? I don't know if the microphone is picking that up or not. That is exceptionally heavy rainfall right now. I want to hit record just in case, but some of it, yeah. That is absolutely coming down right now. Phrasing. I might lose internet or power. That happens when it rains like this. That is a little worrying. Okay, so this fight's gonna be a little awkward. Because unfortunately, we don't have all the heat that I would like to start this fight. So instead, I'm gonna punch this guy. Jeez. We're going that way, where he is. It's not the one that I wanted, unfortunately. Neither is this, but it should end him. Close enough. I think is... Oh, I see the pole. It's this. This right here. This is what I'm after. So, we don't want to deal with the ads yet, because as long as this guy's alive, he's still going to summon them. So instead, we'll obviously just do this. I should have got behind him, actually, for a stronger heat attack. Nice. Good shot. Now we take aliens. Not the fastest of fights, but I'm okay with that, considering I didn't have good heat. Definitely better than I did in my PB, that's for sure. So I should have 27 XP at this point. Should. If everything has gone right, we should be okay. Yeah, combat is a lot nicer in OG2 than it is OG1. OG1 is a lot more stiffer in a lot of ways. Again, OG1 is not bad, and I would still say that Kenzan has probably aged worse than even OG1, but... Second taxi? Yeah, second taxi. Yeah, exit one is other. Next one. Blue? Yeah, top track. Yeah, this one. Not even blue. And yes, I got 27, so we just have enough. Good. Okay, so now I need to start managing my heat. So for some enemies, when I have full heat, I'm going to knock them to the ground. I'm going to have to be a little careful about this. It's always X to dodge these, so... The man in black is running away from me, which is a pain in the ass. Alright, we need the picture of that as well. Just remember that. So, you're going to see this episode is a little different than it is in K2. We're going to leave the man in black there, and as we run along this corridor, wait for it. He's gone. He's just gone and opened up the way to the next floor. Obviously, in K2, he just does that automatically, so you don't have to worry about having to run away from him. So now we're just going to go all the way up until we get to the next man in black encounter. Because thankfully, you can just avoid most of the enemies in OG2. And one more floor for the man in black. I hate the camera angles. One guy here has a shotgun. I said gun enemies are kind of a problem. Shotgun guys actually aren't. Surprisingly enough. So, here comes the next man in black encounter. He's gonna jump through the window. Not quite as dramatically as K2. See, that makes a lot more sense considering we're on the third floor. We're actually going to drag him this way. Specifically, we want him to go this way. Oh, we haven't attacked. Because now, he's not gonna have a long cutscene after his death. This corner will be fantastic. So that stops the long cutscene, which allows us to run back down here. At this point, I'm going to put my knuckles away because I need another baseball bat coming up. Nice punch. I dodged that. Reflective dodge. Don't worry about it. This is my baseball guy. Shit. baseball bat. Curio. No, I need that. Curio. Okay. Let's use up one hit on it, but it should be fine. Alright, in this room, we want to be very, very careful. Oops. Circle is this cutie. We want the man in black to be where we are right now. We want to push him backwards. We're pushing him through this hole here. It's going to stop him doing any QTs with his box. I'm just going to hope he runs over. Come on. This way. Thank you. Jackass. I assume the game was louder than that. No, you heard it? Oh, yeah. That was fucking loud. So, that's a worry. That's a worry. Yikes. Yikes. Told you that would sound like a thunderstorm, didn't I? Oh boy. Alright, so for this bit, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be running along to Documos. Now, the nice thing about OG2 is you can actually go straight there. Now, the cops are in a very set pattern for this bit, which is nice. We can avoid the vast majority of them. One ahead that always gets me every time, and I don't like him because I don't remember how to properly avoid him. It's that guy, but it's also this guy. Shit, I should have just gone for it. It's always that one. It's always that one that fucks me. Oh, I need to look and see how Tap does that last bit, because it's always that guy that gets me. Okay. Last option, Judate. Going back to Bantam. And now we run over to Bantam, so we have to be careful of, obviously, fight spawns along the way. This way.
The run is looking nice thus far, Froob nice.
Hey, playing like ass, thank you for the 10 months. PLA, have you just got here, by the way? Because if so, can somebody link the Chapter 4 instant to PLA? Volume warning on it, by the way? Because it's terrifying. OG, yeah, as the clip is titled, OG2 broke. Volume warning, by the way. Volume warning, by the way. I've never seen that happen before. I've broken OG2. That's the reason why Chapter 2 didn't gold. The heck? I have no idea. That's the best part. I have never seen that happen to anyone. Haven't seen that happen to Xana, haven't seen that happen to Tap. It could have happened to them, of course, because they would have lost, like, too much time to PB, but I've never seen that happen personally. It's never happened to me before, so there it is. Now I've had it happen if it has happened. Yeah, OG2 decided to break momentarily. Also, if you only just got here, there's a thunderstorm going on outside. So. Alright, so. Hopefully I can get these two in a good position. This fight kind of sucks. Great music, though. So we want both of them hopefully to be over here. Please let me go. Thank you. Shit. They're kind of getting out of the corner. This is bad. And this is why I need to use my heat, because you saw there that when at full heat, I actually knocked that guy to the ground. See, by having both of them here in front of us, we can actually avoid, obviously, having them knock us out of our combos. That's not what I want to do. Yeah, damn it. Bad fight. It's a really bad fight. What's the subs all of this? Now this is terrible. Oh god, this is terrible. It's one of the worst fights I've had here. Fucking hell. Yeah. That's why you need them both in front of you. There we go. That's what I wanted the entire time. So they'd both be here and I'd both be able to gut punch them. Terrible. Bad fight. We're losing time. We are losing time in this chapter. I actually was considering using one of my spins for a second there. I need to keep as many of my spins as possible, but like I was actually considering using one of them there to get out of that loop, and I probably should have done. So, yeah, a lot of the actors in this game are a lot older, bar one. Takashima, the Omi guy that you're not actually going to see at all in this run, the one guy we don't fight out of Ryuji's lot, he's a lot younger. Like, a lot younger. I kind of like the fact that he's younger. I think it gives him a different vibe and feeling. Like, most of the enemies you fight in, obviously, Yakuza games, bar your... Fart jacket! Good shit. Most of the enemies you fight in the Yakuza games, bar your main, like, antagonists. Oh, fuck. Accidentally went too far. They're all usually, like, older characters, whereas, obviously, like, it's kind of nice to have an enemy in the game, even if you don't fight them, that's, like, you know, kind of younger. Anyway, I gotta use most of my heat, so I'm gonna get rid of bartender to the ground and do that. There we go. Should've done that on someone that had more HP. Not good. Bad fight. Also, you don't want to end fights with heat moves because you can see how long the slowdown is. It's not like OG1 where the fight actually just ends. It's a shame. I do like it when this guy doesn't spawn when going downwards. Yeah, we're gonna lose some time. I've had a lot of bad fights in this chapter. Fight spawn there in the middle. A lot of very bad fights in this chapter, unfortunately. There it is, what it is. Fight spawn in the middle there. Don't need him, obviously, because we got our brass knuckles already. Alright, I can't remember if she turns up yet. Yeah, there she is. So you might have seen a character on the right-hand side there. That's Granny White. We don't want to go anywhere near Granny White. Wow, it was plus 0.3. I thought that was going to be way worse. Alright, I should be able to save a bunch of time in this chapter. Fuck this chapter. This chapter, you're going to get to see exactly what I mean by gun enemies are a menace in this video game. Gun enemies in OG 1 and 2 are the fear. The big fear. So stay this side so we avoid Granny White, so we don't get sucked into her sub-story. And of course, because we're older engine, we have to run towards the Millennium Tower. We don't have a lovely taxi spot. Okay. Alright. Well, I did perfect the Daigo buffered gut punches earlier on in the runs. Hopefully we can do that for Hayashi as well. Hopefully I don't fuck up the Hayashi fight, because all I've been doing is fucking up the Hayashi fight. Yeah, lovely little save point there before we do this bit. Okay, so. Kind of similar to K2's basement section here, in that the enemies are going to spawn as far away from us as possible. In K2, they spawn, like, away from you where the camera can't see. Here, they're just going to spawn away in, like, the further location away. So, they're going to spawn back here now. Yep. I need to figure out the optimal place to stand for these enemies, honestly. So I know Tap will have a place. Yep, this one behind me. I wanted to use my heat for this guy, but I fucked up. Okay, so 2 bat heat actions. Also, for some reason, Hayashi's theme fucking slaps. Because of course it does. Because of course it fucking does. Yeah, I don't want to be in this corner. Down the corridor would be fantastic. Ooh, yes. Well, I think we get repositioned after the end of this phase. Uh-oh. This corner would be fantastic, please. Okay, there we go. So, now we get to the dangerous Hayashi phase. I don't know why Hayashi gets to be so cool. Shit, you actually reached for that. That sucks. Okay, I'm stunned. That didn't hit me. We got lucky. Don't want to be on the left where those cones are, because I need to be close to my baseball bat. Okay. That's bad. I just fucked this up. Yep. I let him out. Please have enough for another one. Good. No. Fuck. It's on XX, right? Mess that up. I don't know if I do the field heat or not. Fortunately, I've got only 1 hit left, which sucks. I don't actually know if we do the field heat. It's one thing I wanted to check, but I never did. I think we do. I think we actually do. No, actually, I'm not sure. Oh, well. That's fine. That's fine. That breaks one of the bats. That's good. That's good. I don't think that was a good fight. I think I fucked up the end again, but I think that's okay. Like, I've had way worse fights than that. I kind of messed up my buffered gut punches in the first part. Not the first part, when he got his pipes, I got the good buffered gut punch, but I definitely fucked it up for, like, the first part of the fight. So, shame. I did it well for Daigo. I obviously didn't do it well for Hayashi. Hopefully we can do it well for, obviously, the end game. Fight spawn? Yeah, it is. I thought so. Either way, not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, Shangri-La set piece. Fuck the Shangri-La set piece in OG2. There's good things about it, there's bad things about it. Oi. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Gonna run forward. So look fast. It didn't feel 100% fast. I definitely fucked up my buffered gut punches, unfortunately. But I think it was okay. I think it was better than my PB, which is important. I have a lot of time to save here, considering I died at the end here, which sometimes that just happens. Sometimes we're not going to have a choice in the matter. Now, before we get into this next room, we're going to go and put our knuckles on and drink this other stamina XX to get heat. We want to use our heat attacks to get through all of the furniture enemies. Yeah, nice Keza. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun doing it as well. It's very important we have our heat for furniture enemies, you can see, because it just gets through them. So, in terms of, like, the actual movement route, you actually get to go quite fast through this set piece in OG2. Ow. I really want to get hit there, because that might fuck my heat up for the next floor. I have to punch enemies real quick. So there should be one. Yeah, we're going to have to. Should be one last furniture guy left. You don't need to grab that, but I like to grab that as like a just-in-case healing item at this point, because this next bit fucking sucks. Don't worry about shotgun guys. Shotgun guys aren't the danger. The real danger are these fuckers. So, this fight's very, very nice in K2. Everyone fucking dies. In OG2, you die. The problem is the two enemies with guns. Watch their speed. I warned you about these guys earlier. Look at how fucking fast this guy is. Oh my god, I almost had them in a lock. That would have been amazing. Fuck this knife guy as well. I am literally aiming for the gun guys first, because fuck them. Fuck off. Get out. Leave me be. Where are you? Over there. Thanks for not shooting me. Get him in the corner. Get him stuck. Fuck this guy. If he interrupts me here, I'm gonna be so mad. Good. Oh, I forgot. The gun guys don't take that much damage to things. You fucker. That's good. That's pretty good. This should be good damage. Yeah, this the heat attack with Kaoru is very good damage. Fucking good fight. Holy shit. Thanks very much. Hey, take a look at this time save. I died there twice in my PB. Fuck that fight. Fuck that fight for all of infinity. I fucking hate that fight. I fucking hate that fight. I fucking hate that fight so much. I fucking hate that fight with a metric passion. I hate that fight. That fight is literally hope to not get shot multiple times by gun enemies. Am I supposed to talk to Kaoru? Nope. Again, Granny White's on the side. Just be very aware that Granny White is there and just dodge her. Fuck that fight. I hate that fight with a passion. There's a couple of fights in OG2 that just scare the living shit out of me. That's one of them. You wouldn't think that a set of 5 enemies would be scary, but oh yeah. 2 gun enemies and a knife guy that does whatever the fuck he wants? Nah, that terrifies me. You can still do that fight better, but just like, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Set piece went well as well, to be honest. I think we're playing quite well for once. Okay, so we're gonna do something very fucking dangerous. We're gonna set up for Shindo's skip. So Shindo's skip I kind of did half correctly in my PB. If I can get the full correct, this is gonna be very nice. So this is why we want spare spins on our knuckles. Thankfully, I haven't used any up this time. I've got full durability here for the first time fucking ever, which is nice. So we need to set this fight up in a specific way. This first fight, what we're going to do is we're going to take care of a couple of enemies, but we're going to leave one alive specifically. Now, I'm hoping he doesn't go after me until I've dealt with the regular enemies. But essentially, this is obviously the funeral fight. So what's going to happen is there's a guy in front with a sword. We want him to survive for a while. A bunch of the enemies are actually on the right-hand side here, so we're going to get them while they're all grouped together. Good, that goes under his attention, which is nice. Would have liked this set of enemies to be together, but it's fine. I'm okay with this. You'd be surprised, I'm actually okay with this. I'd like him to go after Daigo, not me. Nice. Actually, Daigo's going after that guy. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start damaging him a little bit. Daigo should take care of that guy, I hope. That'd be great. Right, hit me. We're going to let this guy get us into crit HP, which is obviously flashing red. Damn, I actually was doing alright not to fall down there. Okay, now we kill him and don't get killed. Good. Now we take care of this guy. Not the move that I wanted to do. But that right there is the move you'll see in a bit. Shindo skip. This is why you don't want to end fights with a heat move. I forgot that I had Essence of Finishing or that heat move at low HP. But that's going to be the basis for Shindo skip. That move right there is going to hopefully completely demolish Shindo's final phase. Taxi first, taxi first. Oh yeah, Nakamichi, of course, because we've got to go after Majima. I have to be a little careful when running up Nakamichi Street for fight spawns and sub-stories. If I stick to the right-hand side, we should be fine. Ah, that sucks, PS Kala. Yeah, I've been there. I've been there fucking recently. No, I know that feeling. I'm feeling all too fucking well. Man is very aggressive when he wants to be. Yeah, so here's Majima. Lovely jubbly. Alright, so now for Shindo fight. So we're obviously at crit HP. Now there's a little bit of a downside is that this next fight can just kill us. If I fuck up. If I fuck up my gut punches, then I can die. We're hoping for good iframes. So I need good timing on my combos, otherwise I'm in big fucking trouble. big fucking trouble. Okay. Alright. So, for the set piece, unlike K2s, we can't soft lock here, thank God. But we can just run forward, which is the nice thing. Okay. Kiryu's looking a little worse for wear, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. So again, we're going to be running past literally everybody. Now, our heat is casually generating because we're at low HP as well. It's one of the upgrades that we've gotten in our blue tree. Our top tree, I should say. I think it's the soul tree. So we're gonna buffer our gut punches for a little while in this fight, so hopefully I can get good gut punches. Don't worry about the spin, because it doesn't finish the animation, therefore it doesn't use up any of the spin durability. Okay. This sucks if you get it wrong, so let's not get this wrong. I'm gonna let him go there, which ain't great. I had one good buffered punch there and the rest weren't. Okay. So again, gotta concentrate here just in case. We're gonna run out and then attack him immediately. You don't get to run like you do in K2. This isn't ideal because I'm hitting his guard, but at the same time, he's not killing me, so it's not the worst thing. Okay, so we now need to get him just a tiny bit above 1 HP bar remaining. He currently has, obviously, 2. So we are hoping to be able to skip his Feel the Heat. Now, to do that, we do a very, very long move. Now, hopefully, We have extra spins, so I can be a little bit more careful with my damage this time around. That's perfect. That is actually perfect. Holy shit, that might be Shindo skip. I think that's perfect. Hurts. Good fucking shit. Shindo skip, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck yeah, let's go. Whew. Fuck yeah, good shit. Fuck yeah, good shit. Alright. Let's head back up to the top and then finish this fight. Whew, good shit. Okay. And then chapter 10 is... Oh yeah, attack sheet. Jesus Christ. Alright, this is where hopefully I can save some time going into the end game as well, because my end game wasn't particularly good in my PB either. God, I will get used to the changing camera angles at some point. Good old PS2 era isometric camera angles. So this should be a square QTE. Yep. That's not good. Okay. I just got lucky. Holy shit, I just got lucky. Oh, fuck me, that was scary. Oh, fuck me, that was scary. Alright, that's gonna save me a couple of minutes again. Oh, fuck me, that was scary. Holy shit. Nice. Oh, fuck me, that was scary. Whew, good. Okay. Okay, so I have... Importantly, I have spare knuckle spins for this chapter, which is good, because I'm going to need them, potentially. Hopefully not, but... just in case. Keep an eye out for fight spawns ahead of us. There is a fight spawn, the guy in the white jacket. There you go. Good. Okay, so, walk to Millennium Tower and back. Off we go. Bloody Takashi and his bullshit. Top option is Takashi. This is actually different than K2. K2 is the bottom option. Okay. So I want to leave via the bottom of the Champion District because it's a little quicker this way. Careful fight spawns along the way. Good now. Yeah. Cool. Good. Unfortunately, we then have to run backwards. Okay, florist. Hate we have to run back. It's so stupid. Oh, shit. Go down that way, but it works. Okay, we're looking good. No fight spawns. Very nice.
Oh my god.
Very, very nice. Yo, Punchy! Thank you for the raid. Hopefully the IB speedruns went well. just catching us for a pretty spicy Yakuza, OG Yakuza 2 run, actually. Things are actually going well for once, which is nice. This is a very hard run. For those who haven't seen OG 2, this is actually a very, very hard run. Death happens. Death happens and death happens fast. Thankfully not right now. I just did Shindo's Skip, which is a lot harder to do in this game than it is in K2, so things are actually going surprisingly well at the moment. So world records, nice! Good stuff. Yeah, Brass Knuckles second try. For those who don't know, OG2, so OG2, like, obviously a lot of, like, Yakuza runs have RNG at the start of the run, but in terms of pure out and out, like, item RNG, OG Yakuza 2 is the nastiest. What we need to do is we need a fight spawn, oh god, not that one, we need a fight spawn to spawn in, which isn't guaranteed to spawn in the first place, and then we need said fight spawn to spawn in and drop us a specific weapon after the fight. Now the problem with that is it only has one weapon on it, which is useful, but the downside is it also has 1,000 yen, 5,000 yen, 7,000 yen, 10,000 yen, and also absolutely fucking nothing. So not only are you hoping for good RNG, and yep, see that guy in the red jacket? That's the fight spawn. Not only are you waiting for good RNG for the enemy to spawn in, but you're also waiting for good RNG to drop the actual Knuckles. Now, thankfully, I actually got good RNG here. That's Granny White on the right. We don't deal with Granny White in this run. Unlike K2, where she's an area trigger, here she's an actual NPC. So provided you actually just walk away enough, you can just avoid her. Also, I broke the game at some point. I kind of accidentally went through the entire world. Never seen that happen before. That's fight spawn in the middle, guy in the red. So, the one thing, like, whilst we're talking about fight spawns, in OG 1 and 2, the fight spawns are randomized, but if you know where they're gonna be, they will always spawn in the same places on every single street. So I know, obviously, like, the safer spots to run in terms of fight spawns. There's usually one outside of the bar there. Now this place becomes a hideout, which it really should have done back in chapter 4. Now, oh yeah, this fight. Oh, this fight sucks. So one thing that you have to do for... This is just the run, isn't it? Yeah, this is just the run over there. So one thing that you have to do in terms of management for OG2, with said brass knuckles that we got as a weapon drop, you only have a set amount of durability with them, but the durability with the Knuckles in OG 1 and 2 works really differently than other Yakuza games. You only lose the durability if you, 1, guard attacks with them, or 2, use the special ability of them. Now, we used one special ability to set up for a skip in the previous chapter, which went very, very well, and we need to save as many of these special abilities as we can until we hit the end game. You want to avoid the guy in the orange because he's a sub-story. A very, very long sub-story. But essentially we need to keep at least, like, I think it's 12 spins for chapter 12. Ironic. We only have one set of Knuckles right now, so we only have 4 sets of spins left. This fight coming up is dangerous. So this is a fight where we look to use maybe 1 or 2 of our spare spins, because we got 2 enemies in here. Again, the amazing OG2 music, battle music here in Zone Glory. Those enemies right there with the tasers, we don't want to get hit by them. So if it looks like we're going to get hit by them, oh, good first hit. Beautiful first hit, actually. Also, we want to use our heat so that we don't knock the enemies to the ground. If we're on full heat... Oh, wait a minute. I've just remembered something. That guy is going in the river. This way you don't want to get knocked over either. Those 2 should be disposed of for now. Hey, buddy. Fuck off. 2 HP bars, 0 HP bars. So if you wonder why trophies are popping, it's because I've had to do the game on my different profile, because I have accidentally used an OG1 profile on my main profile, and that's going to make it so I have a bonus at the start of the run, which I don't need, or don't want. You're going to hit me again, aren't you? But as you can see, these brass knuckles do a lot of damage. That was an okay fight. I got knocked down, which isn't ideal, but I didn't have to use any of my spins. This is really good. This is really, really good. This gives me a massive buffer period for Chapter 12. This is really nice. Like, this is actually genuinely really nice. I've not been here in a run. Where am I going? River, idiot. I've not been here in a run with actual spare spins. So that's going to make a fight in Chapter 12 a hell of a lot nicer. Thank God. Because the fight that's coming up in Chapter 12 is obviously the tiger fight. The tiger fight is very, very scary in OG2. If allowed, the tigers are going to end my run. But having full spins on my brass knuckles left, I'm going to be able to do the good strat for the tigers, which allows me to keep them not necessarily stun locked, but it keeps me safe from being one-hit killed by these tigers. So, this is good. This is very good. This is actually really, really good. I'm really happy with how this is going so far. I've not been, like, massively satisfied with an OG2 run apart from, like, the last one, but this one is going really well. Really, really well. Anyway, need to run. So, this bit we need to go and see Satoshi. If you remember in K2, he's actually there in the bottom left corner, but for OG2, he's in a different part. If you're wondering why I'm going on this side of the road, there is a fight spawn that can happen on the right-hand side. It's not there this time, thank God, but that is one of those you have to be very, very wary of. There's one that can be on the right-hand side here. It is there. It's that guy looking around, but thankfully, being on the left-hand side, we can just avoid him, provided we don't walk into the sign of, are we there? Because we can do, and we will do. And there we go. Again, this is the old office of any inside office building in the older OG Yakuza games. It's fantastic. If you ever do the OG Yakuza games, you'll see this office a lot. It's fantastic. Again, fucking good music. God, I love OG2 soundtrack. So, for this fight, unlike K2, focus Sashi. I don't mind knocking him to the ground because the essence of finishing does a lot of damage. I'm just kind of be a bit honest in there. And now I don't have enough heat to continually keep knocking him to the ground. How are you alive, my dude? Wow, that was literally a pixel. Damn. Okay, fight. Yeah, okay, fight. I should save hopefully a little bit of time. Might not actually. We'll see. But okay, fight. Okay, so Chapter 11 has a bit more to do in it than K2. If you've ever seen a K2 run, you're going to be seeing stuff in this next chapter that's going to look surprising to you. There's going to be a couple of things here that you're not going to recognize. Because in K2, there's actually a part of Sotenbori that they didn't remake. And we're going to go and see that right now. I always, unfortunately, butcher the pronunciation of it. It is Shinseicho. I butcher that pronunciation so bad. I always do. My slight lisp really fucks me over when I try and pronounce certain Japanese phonetics, unfortunately. So, thankfully, don't have to worry about fight spawns here because the cutscene trigger is right here. There's a fight spawn right there. It's the guy in the middle. He's always there. I'm surprised the one that saw us earlier didn't actually bother with us. But it's time for us to go to this other part of Sotenbori. So, if you've never seen OG2, you're going to see something really cool coming up here. It's a new area. It's not a new area, but it's an older area that doesn't really have much in it. But it is super cool. It is super, super cool. I really love this area. Camera got stuck on the corner somehow. I don't know how. So, this is it right here. This is... essentially, if Sotenbori is the shape of a square, this area is the shape of just essentially one long line through. Now, we want to be very careful when running down here because there is a specific sub-story we want to avoid. It is... that lady on the right there. Now, here's the thing about OG2. You are forced to play shogi. Boy, I hope you're good at shogi. Except here's the thing. We're going to cheat. Now, hopefully we don't get a specific fight spawn in this bit. So, second option twice to this guy, so that we don't actually play him. Speak to this guy, where we're going to pay him 10,000 yen to distract the shogi guy. So what we're going to do... first option? Yeah. I'm an idiot. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put ourselves in check. So it is... fuck, which one is it? So you. So we're going to go forward 3 times. We're now going to cheat and flip the board. So now the board is on our side. We put this here. Checkmate. Easy peasy. Simple as that.
Oh.
Now, pray for no encounter here. If we get the encounter here, I don't know how to avoid it. It is really bloody hard to avoid. I've not had it yet. I've not had it yet. That statement still stands. 1,000 yen. You see my money is getting very low. 1,000 yen is the magic amount to get this guy to spawn. We're gonna go and follow this guy. You cheat every shogi as possible. Yep, fair. So we're gonna fight this guy. Surprise. This guy is... What we're trying to do is we're trying to get to an underground shogi parlor to find the surviving members of the Jinmon Mafia. The one you need weapon K1. Yup. Whenever anyone asks me what the hardest Yakuza to 100% is, or like get the platinum for, one of the options I always say is K1, just because of the fact that, you know, with the completion list, you need 100 different weapons, and in K1 there are only 108 of them, and the problem that you have is that 3 of them are locked behind Mahjong. Thank God I love Mahjong. 1 of them's locked behind Shogi. So, most players in the West obviously aren't used to either Shogi or Mahjong. The Mahjong that most people think of in the West is the match tile version that comes on Windows PC, and not proper Mahjong. Now, I'm glad I love Mahjong, because I fucking love that game so much. So, I know how to play Mahjong, so those 3 weapons were not a problem for me. I think the Lock one is, yep, right there. These are our second pair of, quotation marks, brass knuckles. There we go. Money is tight, as we said. So, usually what I recommend to people is, like, the problem is, if you're trying to get all the weapons and you don't know how to play Mahjong or Shogi, you are losing out on 4 of those 107 weapons, and you need 100 of them. Which, you know, that sucks. Before we leave, where's the thing? I've messed up. I've messed up really badly. There it is. Lorca key. 503. Password for this game is 503. A lot easier to remember than the password for K2. So, we have just been told to go and order tripe at a local restaurant 3 times. Also, for those wondering why this is in Japanese, the Japanese version of OG2 and OG1 are the fastest versions because this is the PS2 release as the HD remaster on PS3. These came out on the PS3 and the Wii U, and surprisingly, you might be surprised to hear that the Wii U version is slower than the PS2 originals. Wish I was joking. I'm bloody not. So, order it 3 times. Thankfully, it doesn't cost us anything. And there we go. Okay. We're now going to get told where to go to get into this hidden informant, which is now back at the top part of Shinsei Show. So yeah, as you can see, this place isn't too big. Like, there's not much to do here, but there's locker keys, and honestly, I love the vibe of the place. It's so nice. I really like this place. It's really awesome. You do not spend that much time here, but that's the wrong option, you dipshit. You know that's the wrong option. Wii U sure was a console, yeah. And it's a shame because, again, as I've said, the Wii U implementation for OG1 and 2 is just to put the mini-map onto the gamepad. No interaction, like, at all. You could easily have had, like, your inventory there to, like, put stuff on, but I guess with the way the games are made, it just wouldn't work. Not the guy I wanted to hit for that heat attack, but it's fine. So I need to use my heat so that I don't knock the enemy, like, fully to the ground. Fortunately, I am going to knock him to the ground, which actually isn't a bad thing if it's this guy, because I get to use the essence of finishing, which is good damage. Also, do with him being gut punched like this. This is a decent set of gut punches. Hey, Carol. Don't mind me, just taking the Jing 1 Mafia for a walk. Come here, you. Good fight, kind of. I guess. I don't know. I'm okay with this. It's not too bad. I think I'm saving a tiny bit of time. Yeah. Run's going well. Now time to fuck it all up. Ah, dear oh dear. I did try and skip that, but for some reason my cutscenes sometimes take a while to skip. This is the OG Sad Kiryu in Rain cutscene. You don't get weird Japanese death metal here. Instead, you get Crazy Ken with a goddamn jazz piece that is absolutely amazing. Fits a lot better here, but I am biased because I heard this version first, obviously, because I played this back on the PS2. I'll play it one day. Today's not that day, considering I'm 9 minutes ahead. Anyway, we're bleeding out. We've got to get back to the bar, so we're going to be very careful with our route that we take, because there are fight spawns along the way. Please don't fuck up on me again like you did earlier. Thanks, video game. Jesus Christ. That's a fight spawn. Don't worry about him. That's why we're on the left-hand side. It's not a bad song. I just don't think it's as fitting. Like, I just don't think it's as fitting as, obviously, this dick again. I don't know what it is with me and getting into this fight every single time, but this fucking dick every time. I always get into this fight one. I need to check the angle, because clearly my angle isn't tight enough here. Clearly my angle isn't tight enough here. This is all I had to do. This is the only place I had to go. Yeah, clearly my angle isn't tight enough there. Fair enough. Okay. Time to go to the lockers. So. We're now going to be... So here's the thing about OG 1 and 2. You only have 3 slots for weapons in your inventory, but you can actually carry 4 of them. It should be obvious as to why. The reason you can carry 4 is you have 1 equipped. So, fight spawn right there. It's a shame in the rest of the run you'll probably won't see the fart jacket enemies either, which is a shame. So we're heading over to the coin lockers, where we're going to open the coin locker key that we just got over in Sanchecho, which is number 8. Excuse me, please. So, fight spawn. These are the Ogre Knuckles. The Ogre Knuckles are very, very strong. And now you can see I have 13 spins. 13 because we don't want to lose the Ogre Knuckles. You need 12 for the fight that I was talking about. This makes me happy. It's been an exceptionally long time since I've ever been here with enough spins. I think it's the first time, actually. It's time to go golfing, folks. Careful of the fight spawn that can happen in the middle. Good. Shit! I know I forgot to do. I know I fucked up. Ah, did I really fuck that up? I did. Ah, you dumbass. What haven't we done to trigger the golf center fight, folks? Fuck, we're gonna lose time in this chapter now. Actually, no, we might not, considering it's Osaka Castle. Shit, it's this one. No, it's not. Fuck. It's the second one. It's the second one. That's the one. What haven't we done, folks? We haven't spoken to our good friend Kurokawa. Ah, bollocks. Ah, bollocks. Should be top left. Ah, well. That's a stupid time loss for no reason. Oh well. Ah, and this chapter was looking so promising with the brass knuckles. What have I forgotten to do? Oh no, this ain't the game, this is me. Am I bugging out again? No, I think I fucked up and forgotten to do something. Because we spoke in a Kurokawa, which is what we need to do. I think I might know. Fart jacket, lad, but in red this time. Not as good as the white fart jacket, if you ask me. I need to be careful with taxiing because I am running out of money. I think might have forgotten to speak to the mama. That has respawned all the fight spawns. Ah, fuck. Ah, this is bad. If this doesn't work, then I don't actually know what's wrong. Because this is literally what you're supposed to do. Like, this is literally what you're supposed to do. Thanks for 5,000 yen, I can taxi a bit more now. Thanks, bar jacket, lad. Game really bugged out again. I don't know. I don't know if the game's bugged out. I don't know. Like, the heck? Like, the golf center fight should be there. I have no idea. Balls and think? Yeah, it would. Is it? How did that happen? Because I came here to get the ogre knuckles. You all saw me do it. Like, you all saw me taxi here and get the ogre knuckles. Like, you literally all saw me come here to get the ogre knuckles. Did I run here instead of taxiing? I just noticed the fucking golf center is on the map. Oh, after talking to Kurokawa. Fuck. No, you have to talk to Kurokawa first. Yeah. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. I got the order of things wrong. Yeah. Man. That's fucking upsetting. I got it in the wrong order because I forgot to go after Kurokawa. Ah, fuck. RPGs are hard. Yeah, I just did things slightly out of order, and I misremembered what order I did them in. Fuck. I don't want the locker key. Leave me alone. Well, shit. I am not, I refuse. Alright, so I give a gift to get up to fist ass. That sucks. Yeah, I misremembered the order of things. Fuck. Oh well. Oh well. That's gonna hit hard. Like, I think that's lost us like 5 minutes. Just because I forgot to go to Kurokawa first. Jesus Christ. Well, it's one of those things that you make that mistake once and then you never make that mistake ever again. Run's still alive, it's just not going to be as impressive as it was. Here's what my summer best is going to be now. Okay. Alright, so for Kurokawa. Weapon away. Grab Kurokawa, and into the water he goes. Now there is one more enemy in this fight. He's behind me. He has a large HP bar. The guy in the red. And off he goes. Cool. And that's that. I think that kills. It doesn't kill my sub 230 because I still have the finale shit. But damn, that sucks. Alright, coin lockers here. I remember this one. So we have to go to Senseicho next, but we do now need the items from the coin lockers. Which I believe one is a Patriarch bat. Is a Scandal Water, I believe. Oh, that sucks. I mean, the Tigers could still end the run. Like, the Tigers could very much still end the run. Anytime human error ends a run, God, it fucking sucks. You feel so shitty about yourself. I just did things in the wrong goddamn order. Hey, look, fight spawn. Oi. Ah, Nisaki, where are ya? I'm going to enjoy punching you, my dude. Yeah, friend people observability is awesome. It's a shame that we don't do that in K2 anymore because we realized, hey, weapon's good. Weapon's strong. Who knew? Saki has gone this way. Right. This fight is also quite simple. Like K2's, we just punch the guy. I might knock him to the ground because that's does a good amount of damage. Damn. Alright. Now we go to Osaka Castle. So again, make sure we stay on this side of the street to avoid the grandma sub-story. The thieving grandma one. Actually, she doesn't turn up here. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Osaka Castle. Let's hope this goes well. I have such a good setup as well for this. It's a shame. You're going to start to see me losing time in about a minute. Which sucks. Alright, so unlike K2 where we have to focus on the ads before Kaneda, here we just have to focus Kaneda. Okay, knocking him down isn't the worst thing, because I can just do that. That's good stuff. And we just run. Circle X square, I believe. Yep. Circle X square are the QTs we want. Ah, fuck. Well, that's not good, because I need one of those. To stop pushing buttons. Ow. Hey Tap, things bad, as you're about to see. I got lost. Hey, can someone do me a hot favor? Can you link the clip of what happened in Chapter 4 to Tap, please? I broke the video game. I don't know if you've ever broken the video game, but I have broken the video game. Okay, so we need a spare hand, so we throw a Gatling gun to the floor. A Gatling gun, we throw the baseball bat to the floor. But aim up here, because bullet drop. Oh yeah, volume warning on that clip, though, by the way. But I broke the video game. There's my bat. Just need to remember where it is. Can't believe I got lost. I accidentally did the lockers before Kurokawa. And yeah. That's why this has happened. Need my bat back, thank you. It's a shame, because the rest of this run was actually genuinely really good. Like, I actually was proud of a run for once, but this chapter has been terrible. Again, focus Kaneda here. Pushing towards the door. Hopefully, this way works, I guess. It's not ideal, but... that's not ideal. Oh, I was hoping to actually... oh, that's bad. I might die. Hell yeah. Oh, shit, that was close. Okay, this is bad. So I'm in one-hit kill range, which, I mean, usually you're in one-hit kill range these guys anyway, but this is kind of bad. Alright, let's do this. So I'm going to switch to the worst of brass knuckles. We're going to do a gut punch into, hopefully, a spin. Because that will save me from being here. Nice hit. Let's double again. I want to do this, yes. There we go, for the other tiger. That actually saves me from losing that last spin as well, which is nice. I came here with, like, almost full brass knuckles. Like, I can't tell you how. Or my knuckles actually did break. Oh, shit. Spin, please. Spin, please. Thank you. Shit, I was in a bad place there as well. Fuck. Okay, just be careful with my spins now, because I've wasted two of them. No charge, please. Thank you. Fuck you. I'm in trouble. Oh my god. I'm just gonna do one here because they're both there. Fuck it. Fucking hell, how am I dead? I really should be. Okay. No more spins. Unfortunately, I should have gone after the other one because of, obviously, leaving this one alive. Fuck. I'm in trouble. Tell you what, I'm gonna heal with my extra... Yeah. Yeah, see, I messed up by killing the other one too early. I just did not want to die here, so... I have an extra healing item I picked up earlier. Whoops. Well, that was fine. Don't mind me gut-punching tigers. I have no spare skills. Ah. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Look at that 5-minute time loss, or like 4-minute time loss. Fucking hell. I played that fight badly, but I'm kind of tilted after what happened in that chapter, so... Run's alive, but it's not good. That sucks. That sucks. I still can save plenty of time elsewhere, like if I do the finale stuff properly. Like, there's been some very good stuff that I've done in this, like, actual run. I finally buffered Daigo properly for once. Didn't buffer Hayashi properly, but no, who cares? Still did that fight well. We did Shindo skip as well. We did proper Shindo skip, so... No complaints from me. Like, definitely did some things pretty well in this run, actually. It's a shame that that chapter went that way. That's cool. Good. Massive shame this chapter went that way. Fight one's there, but again, it's fine. It's a lot easier to deal with on this side. So now I must never use circle ever again in a fight. Let's survive the castle. Yeah, I don't think I needed to heal, but I was a little concerned, so I thought I would use my extra healing. Standard XX isn't the extra healing, but it's something that I have as extra there. It's fine. Like, I have other healing items that I have. More important, I didn't accident. I forgot you existed on the side of the road, you fuck. I was doing so well in this run, avoiding you as well. I was building up heat for the next fight, that's all. God, 5 enemies as well. Ah, I hate that I forgot these guys existed. Can I hit you with a heat attack, please? Thank you. Hey, more money after I fucked up my taxi earlier because of Kurakawa. Alright, speak to this guy first. Yep. I can't believe I got the order wrong. I'm so mad at myself. I'm genuinely mad at myself. Ugh. Is it top option? Yeah. Top option. I'm an idiot. Alright. Keep forgetting this track also goes so fucking hard as well. OG2 should not go so fucking hard, but it does. Not what I wanted, but it looks. Fuck you for hitting me, my dude. Get in that corner with that guy. Shame. Bad fight again. Okay. Let's hopefully have a good highway. If we have a good highway and a good Kurahashi, I'll go lose time in this chapter because of that fight's born, but if I can have good fights coming up, we won't lose too much time. Hey, guess who's gonna remember to walk this side of the road? It's me, the guy that just got into a fucking fight. I love running down that side of the road as well, because you get intense Kiryu staring at you the entire time. Judging you for everything you've done wrong in this speedrun so far. I was supposed to go to Stigil. And I've gone the wrong way. Fuck. No, wait, no, AoE. Because this is, no. This is OG2. This is OG2. You dumbass, this is OG2. You know OG2 is better here. because we actually get to go here, and if we actually speak to Haruka and give her the bottom dialogue option, we don't have to do the entire thing here in Aoi about going and seeing the singer. That's the reason we come back here. That's why I came back here in the first place. Fuck. This is OG2, idiot. This is the good game. Let's skip all that shit. Speaking of songs to go to, fucking hard. K2 I like a little better for this set piece, just because of the fact that, you know, you can just throw these guys off the truck. Right. God, I hope this doesn't eat my spin, because I will be very fucking upset. If this eats my spin, runs over. Simple as that. My jump. So I gotta be very careful with my jumps. This guy. Oh, I was trying to do the essence finishing on him, so I won't lose him to, yeah, falling over like that. Just so I can get rid of some of my heat. I should have just done normal heat attack against this guy, but come on. This one should be next to me here. Fucking gun, guys, am I right? Literally just gonna do that to him, so get him the fuck off. Okay, so for the final fight on the truck, it's gonna be obviously the Man in Black. Now, very importantly, we want to finish the Man in Black with a heat action. It's obviously not this fight, it's the fight after this one. But we want to finish off the Man in Black with a heat action. Alright, shotgun guy. He's getting into my combos if I don't deal with him. The shotguns don't really do that much damage in this game, but they just interrupt you. Like, they're just annoying. No, I'd rather you didn't hit me, my dude. Now it's the Man in Black. Back once again. He isn't going under the truck in this game, unfortunately. I'm stunned that actually connected and mine did not. Fuck you, dude. So we're gonna get him down to low enough HP and then do a heat attack. My buffering isn't going that well. But yeah, this skips an actual... You'd think that's actually kind of slow. It's not. That's actually a lot faster than if you were to just finish the fight, weirdly enough. Alright, to the Millennium Tower. Again, avoid Granny White. I don't know if she's here with Kaoru, but just make sure you just avoid, just in case. Fight's born, thankfully, because I messed up my movement really badly there. God, I could not have made a bigger mess of that. I can still save minutes in the finale if I just do the fights correctly, so... But I think that fuck up in the previous chapter cost my sub 230. If it was sub 230, I would have submitted this run, but nah. Which is a shame. I can still lose all this time as well. Alright, so. For Kurohashi, the men in black in this fight, or the Jingle Mafia even, they are really fucking aggressive. So here's what we're going to do. Drink the Scander Water and equip the Calming Towel. This is going to make it so that our heat is 0, but also we have slow motion to stop Kurohashi from running away too much. Now, we want to drag Kurohashi around the room so that we don't get hit by the Jingle Mafia. Go a little bit to the left. Nice. This is good. This is good. But this way we don't fill our heat up. Oh, hello. We don't fill our heat up so that we don't accidentally, you know, start knocking Kurohashi to the ground, etc. You fuck. You absolute fuck. Because now he's off. When I saw them coming, I had a suspicion some shit like that was gonna happen. So I was like, oh, hello. I don't like this. I've seen this go horribly wrong before. I see what's happening here. Fuck. Okay. Oh, we have to start this fight, that's right. Cool. It's not going well. Alright, so I need to get rid of the calming towel now before I forget, because obviously we don't need the calming towel anymore. We now want to get our heat up. Okay. So, Serena first. Yes, I accidentally didn't hit the button. We still have all of our baseball bats, don't worry, those are for the finale. We need a lot of patriotic bats for the finale. Make sure not to walk into Suinaga. We actually managed to avoid her completely this run as well, which is good. Fight spawn, that's nice. Can just run back here again. Watch out for Granny White. Very, very careful. There she is. Okay. Now we're off to Dokimoto's. I'm very glad the chapter 4 thing wasn't my PS3 breaking, because I was quite fucking scared when that happened. Hopefully that doesn't happen ever again. Ugh. Again, watch out for Granny White. You can see her at the bottom of the screen. Gotta go to Dokimoto's, so we're gonna run past her. Fight ball on this potentially here. Yep, there it is. Get myself some fresh brass knuckles. Just in case I accidentally hit circle in one of these fights. But essentially I can't guard in any of these fights because it will break my knuckles, so we have to be very careful. Alright, so for OG2, for K2 here, we go down to Tenkaichi because it's a little closer. For OG, we are obviously going to be going up to the northwest part of town because the only other, that's the closest taxi point. The other closest one is obviously Nakamichi. So I have to be very careful of fight spawns because I can't remember where they are in this little bit. On the left. Okay, on the left there. There might be another one, but that one at least is on the left, so it's good to know. I know where they are here, thankfully. And hopefully we don't have one in the middle of the road here. We're good. There's one on the left, it's the fart jacket guy, but he doesn't matter. So HQ first, dipshit. I was thinking Purgatory. I was thinking ahead before I have to go through this bit first. Oops. Gotta get Daigo first. Gotta get Daigo sworn in as the clan chairman, and that's definitely not gonna be a bad idea in the slightest. Okay. Now we go into Purgatory. We need to untilt from chapter 12. Need to stop tilting from chapter 12. Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear. Suinaga. Good, good. At the very least, I got an enemy spawn random encounter to give me some money. That way I haven't lost too much money for acting, I guess. What's gone wrong with the Tojo since Daigo took over? Uh-huh. 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 And there you go. Is this where I have to run to Bantam? Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, right. This is the one where we have to avoid the cabaret sub-story. Right. Right. Okay, I remember where I am now. It's good. It's very good. Okay. Full of jackasses. I think every Yakuza clan in this series is full of jackasses. Fairly certain there's no good Yakuza clan in any of these games. Show me a Yakuza clan that's not full of jackasses and dumbasses. Ow. This is just, we're gonna run across town here. Just be very, very careful of the cabaret. It's a cabaret, it's more like male hosts. It's technically still a cabaret, but it's the male host part. Should be here. Alright, time to run down. Hopefully there's a fight spawn there. I'm gonna go this way because I know where I'm going this way in terms of fight spawns and sub-stories. Sure if this is the best way to go. That fight spawn over there, thankfully it spawned over there and not over here. I'm going on this side of the road to avoid fight spawns and a specific sub-story. You'll see a guy laid out at the top of the screen in a second. That's the guy that I want to avoid. Now we should be good. In fact, I can cut through on the pavement there. I should have done that. Back to Bantam. Hello, jackass. I'm going to punch you now. Right in the gut. Right in the gut. Okay. Okay. I didn't keep my heat after that, which is... Actually, no, I do, because it's the slow-mo. Shouldn't have done that. That was a bad fight. Fight spawn, thank you. That was a bad fight. I'm making bad decisions the past few chapters, because I'm tilted from chapter 12. This is not good. This is really not good. I need to shape up. Need to shape up. Need to stop this. We've got the finale coming up, and that's going to be hard enough. Especially on one spin. I don't have a buffer spin, just in case. I shouldn't need, but just in case. Okay. And now this jackass. Ugh. Camera messed me up there. Don't ask what's going on with my aiming right now. It's terrible. I'm losing time. Ideally, I would have had them at the start, just going to the corner, but... Now they're not together. Would have been nice. Should have done that earlier. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Yeah, it's kind of a light rule in here that I don't like people talking like extensive plot stuff after the game that I'm speedrunning. Gameplay stuff is fine. But I know there's a couple of people here who haven't played like some of the later games, for example. It's just a light rule. It's not like specifically listed in the rules or anything like that. It's just kind of like a courtesy thing, you know. Because usually the Yakuza community is actually, like, really good about, like, not spoiling people on shit, which is nice. Heck, this guy with the sword. Good. Hecked on. Looks like that's gonna get fucked up by me in a second. I'm gonna go up here and hopefully everyone, like, gets together on these stairs. Holy shit, the camera angle! I need you to not! It's a lot easier to do this in OG1 Stardust. It's such a good area as well. Nope, he's gotta go down. He's aggroed. Nope, he's gotta go down. Oh, please. I was hoping to get the other guy in here as well. Oh god, the aggro guy is up. Oh my god, he's gonna stun lock me. Need to build up my heat off this guy so I can just heat attack with large lad, or you know, just cut it. Bad fight. Terrible fight. Awful fight. Ill. Awful fight. Terrible fight. Fuck. Ugh. This ain't going well. Last few chapters. Not going well at all. I can save a lot of time in the finale, but we'll see. Can't believe my video game broke on me. Still mad. Never level stuff up. We do a level earlier on in the run, and we're going to do one more in the finale. We just need a lot of experience for what we need. So, thankfully, unlike K2, we don't have a 3-minute waiting section here. We can actually expedite the time, which is great. Suinaga. I managed to avoid Suinaga the entirety of the run. Hooray! I'm happy. I'm actually genuinely happy. Because she is someone that keeps sucking up my time because I keep forgetting that she's there. Love that music. It's like porno music. Porno music in a cutscene with Majima. Alright, so in order to get the cutscene, or the conversation, the phone call with Date, we're going to take Haruka to go do a Haruka-specific sub-story with Akimoto. We're not going to do the actual sub-story, but by starting it and then quitting out of it, we can actually skip a whole bunch of time. Now, I think it's the left-hand side of the road I want for this bit, or is it the right? Cannot remember, that's the problem. I think it's the right for the first part and the left for the second part. For fight spawns, I mean. I might be wrong with this, which would be terrible. No fight spawns, though. Good shit. Okay. We do not want to help, therefore we do the bottom option. So, yeah, this is the Akimoto one. You know Akimoto, if you played these games, he's in a couple of the early games and then makes a nice little cameo in one of the side games, which is nice. And there's Date's phone call. Okay, cool. That's running animation OG2. The running animation in the other Yakuza games is hilarious. Doesn't matter if it's OG1, OG2, or 3. It's pretty goddamn hilarious. To be fair, I definitely ran stupidly as a kid. Not quite that badly, but I still ran stupidly like that as a kid, to be fair. Like, unless you're taught otherwise, you literally just do swing your arms out from side to side. And it's time to go. Do the Mario. Oh yeah, she's not here with Haruka, that's right, because Haruka has her own shit to deal with. Yeah, Akimoto is in, obviously, 1, 2, 3 in the mainline series. He's a nice NPC that keeps coming back. I don't think there's a fight spawn. I don't see it in the usual place, unless it's like behind the NPCs, so it should be good. Once again, avoid Granny White. I don't think she's here now, but she will be in a minute. And I think we're good. Holy shit. Okay. Here comes the finale, that I'm probably going to fuck up, because I keep fucking up the finale quite often. So... ugh. We'll be doing some more P5R tonight, by the way. Mostly because I'm quite tired today. I only got like 4.5 hours sleep because again the plumber did come over and yeah, I woke up during it. Sink's fucked, by the way. I was right when I said about the sludge that had just like all hardened up inside of it. Yeah, it was impossible for it to like actually. It's impossible for it to actually like stay like actually connected again. So I was right. It's fucked. So we're gonna get a special pipe made for it because obviously the thing is like really fucking stupid and encrusted. Nice gold, I guess. I don't know how the fuck that happened. So, yeah, pipe's fucked. We've got no... My bathroom sink has to be used to clean up after dinner because it's the closest one and the only one in the house that we can actually do next to the kitchen. So, more of my independence lost. I love it. Anyway, time for Scander water, because fuck this fight. Fuck these guys fighting them normally. We're using the Scander water so they don't just continually grab us and just fuck us up from behind. Thanks! Fuck you, I kick you back. I'm hoping they all like get together behind me while I deal with this guy. I'm not sure if I want to do the heat attacks, but do I do the heat attack anyway? Yeah, I do. Fuck you, dude. You'll need to fuck right off. Had enough of yours in this fight, that's for sure. It's the end of you. It's the end of you. Get the fuck out of here. Ugh, terrible fight. Okay. So, for this next fight, we want to go for specific enemies in order. The small guy, the baton guy, and then the last guy. So, guy with the knife first. Guy with the knife first. Thankfully, he runs into us. Which again, I don't mind doing this because it's good damage. Now, don't worry about my HP here. My HP is not actually a problem. You might think it is. Do not worry. Yeah, I don't mind if I knock this guy down because I can just use S finishing. This guy knocking me from behind is getting on my tits, though. Piss off, you. Oh, he's aggro now. I fucked up. You already have 1 HP. Yes. You jackass. Because now that he's aggroed, he's just going to do the same thing the guy inside us did. Fuck. I dodged. This is actually not the best, but it's also not the worst. Oh, you fuck. Never mind, it's the worst. I forgot how much you have to fucking hammer the button for that shit. Holy shit. I forgot how much you actually have to hammer the QTs. Never mind, that is the worst. I can still save time if I do the rest of the finale perfectly well. And that's okay, because I get to do this. See, the problem was I aggroed the other guy. Please do not attack me from behind, sir. Fuck you. Piss off. You want the other guy obviously stun locked like that. Yeah, go in that corner. Yes, that's the stuff. That's the stuff. Alright, there we go. Okay, so now we have enough EXP. We definitely do off those random fights earlier. We want to get the top bar in our EXP all the way as high as we can go. Now, this is going to give us a move that allows us to survive at 1 HP, provided we still have heat. Which is important. And hopefully I can get these guys grouped up in a corner. Because these two suck. They're kind of like the last fight in that they'll just keep aggroing me and hitting me from behind. If you all could come over here, I would appreciate that. I'm gonna get them together, that's fine. Not ideal, because obviously that guy's behind me now. I feel the heat is nice. I should be using a little bit of my heat at least. No, actually I shouldn't. I've got these heat attacks actually aren't good on these guys. Like, ideally you get into like one of these corners where the edge of the fight is, but it's okay. Okay, the fight after this one is the dangerous fight. This next fight that's coming up is the one that sucks. Yeah, this next fight sucks really badly. So, I can't remember how many of the Jingle Mafia are in this fight. I think there's like 26 of them. There's going to be enemies with guns, enemies with knives. There's going to be large lads at the very end that are going to absolutely demolish us. Again, I don't mind doing this because I can just use my heat this way. Ideally, I will take care of some of the gun guys here first. Where the fuck are you going? What? Now, here's the thing. It's not necessarily bad to get to crit HP here, because I am going to need to get crit HP out of one of these next few fights. Ideally, we wait until the fight coming up later rather than this one, but... Shotgun guy. That's fine. I want to build my heat back up now, though. Should be using my heat on the ads, but no. This guy's frustrating. Get out of here. This is the dangerous group. Now I want to leave, hopefully, this fight at crit HP. My dude. Thanks. Come on. Someone already hit. Damn it. So maybe the guy still with like HP like these guys. The guy that I let go was not one I wanted to let go because of that. Is he aggroed? He might be aggroed. I might be in trouble here. If I don't get back to full heat right now, I die. So, I can't die currently, which is good. I actually let him aggro, this is bad. See how the screen went blue there? Because I have heat, they can't kill me. Ugh, not a good fight. Very not a good fight. Alright, the man in black. You all know him, you all love him. He just dodged me. I hate this man. Please stop dodging. Thank you. Okay, so we are in a perfect setup for the next fight after this. There is an item that we need that is actually available here in the finale. I'm going to walk into that girder, don't mind me. What I'm going to do is look behind this yellow electrical box here. Over here somewhere, if there it is, on the right hand side, is an item. This is the payback ring. The payback ring gives us extra damage when we're in crit HP. Okay, so good luck. There is a chance, a small chance, that I die here. Simple as that. Ryuji has a specific move that he can do that you can do nothing about. It's random if he uses it or not. Just... I'm supposed to equip the 11 hit bat, not the 9. Oops, that's worrying. Is that my death? Don't do it. Okay. Daejim Kim. I fuck this fight up very often, so... We just want to go for Daejim Kim. Here's what we're going to try and do. We're going to try and bait Daejim Kim into using his gun attack. So what I'm going to start with, I'm going to use the last of this bat just for a heat attack on Daejim Kim at the start. Hopefully I can get this in time. Yep. Fail this. It does nothing. Can't kill us. It does nothing. Shame. Fuck. I'm trying to get him to bait out for, yeah, that. Fail this one. 5 hits left is fine as long as I don't keep hitting the enemy. Want to do this one? Shit, that was supposed to be X. Fuck, that's bad. Okay, not ideal. And unfortunately, I only have a 1-hit bat, so I'm going to have to hope that Ryuji is kind of nice to me here. So, I need good timing on this combo. This is unfortunate. So what we're going to do, with our final hit of our bat, we're going to throw this bat at Ryuji to try and get him to bait out a specific attack. Which I don't think he's doing. Yes. Now, hopefully, I can buffer my gut punches in time to avoid all of this shit. Not happening. I'm dead. Yep. It's not happening. Bad timing again. This is the problem that I have, is I fuck this fight up very, very easily. Because I don't know the timing properly for this fight yet. Again, throw that. That'll bait out the attack. I can hear it. So I can just go straight in and attack. Oops, that's not the combo I want either. I fucked it. Yeah, I fucked it. I definitely fucked it. Yep. Oh, man. Okay. This is the part where I lose a bunch of time just because I don't remember the timing for this one. I hate you, Ryuji. That's me dead. Yep. Fuck. Terrible. Terrible. I don't know the timing for this one. I need to practice this fight. I need to practice this fight. Now, here's the nice thing, right? With Ryuji, if you have a bat that has multiple hits on it, you can sometimes have Ryuji pick up the bat, which is ironically... Oh, I actually had the right timing there. Damn it. No, lost it. Almost had it. There it is. Got it at the end. That was it. That was it. Had it at the end. Had it at the fucking end. That was it. I gotta remember that. Yeah, that was it at the end. Now, thankfully, Final QT is always triangle. I'm upset after that chapter 12. I'm upset after that chapter 12. That should have been my sub 230. I'm very upset at that chapter 12. I'm not gonna lie. I'm massively upset at that chapter 12. Did I just... Oh no, that was the 9th boss, right? I was like, that's not chapter 9 video game. No, that's 9th boss. I'm upset after what happened in that chapter 12. That chapter 12 was garbage. Terrible garbage. That is unfortunate.